Hello everyone and welcome back to the marathon series. So let's continue. So kali ami korilu around 1 okay. So from here, yeah. So aji remaining geta koru, isn't it? Chalo theek hai, let's continue. The geographic location known as the Golan Heights and West Bank, frequently cited in global news coverage, are located in which region? Kuntu region location ei duta hoy, Golan Heights aru Golan Heights aru West Bank. So Golan Heights aru West Bank কোনটো ৰিজনত পোৱা যায় হেতু খুদিছে very easy question simple question হয় so Central Asia নহয় Horn of Africa নহয় Eastern Europe নহয় it's Middle East okay so Israelৰ ওপৰত আমি দেখো Golan Heights ঠিক আছে আৰু Golan Heights actually Syriaৰ part হয় ঠিক আছে আৰু West Bank তো জানাই Palestine part consider the following statement regarding economic cooperation framework এটো কি হ'ব easy question a comprehensive economic partnership agreement CEPA is broader in scope than a comprehensive economic cooperation agreement as it addresses trade in services investment intellectual property rights alongside physical goods so কি হ'ব এটো okay let's see CEPA is a broader in scope than comprehensive economic cooperation agreement as it addresses services investment intellectual property rights alongside the physical goods ठीक है India has signed and executed operational CEPA with both Japan and UAE correct no both are correct yes next question consider the following statement regarding structural feature of ancient stupas in India Japan or UAE লগতে আছে আমাৰ CEPA যোৱাকালি মই এটা ভিডিও আপলোড কৰিছিলো with respect to India and Japan relation. Tato etu bostu moi mane koi dia asile about the SEPA thing. Okay. So Anda and Harmika represents the spherical mount symbolizing the universe, with Harmika is a square railing at the top representing the adobe of God, and Toronas, that is gateways, or historically the first structure built around which main mud mount was later accumulated. Kunto, which statement is correct? Okay. C. Okay, let's see. Anda represent hemispherical mount symbolizing the universe. Yes, correct. And the Harmika is a square railing at the top representing adobe of the god. Don't, yes, correct. Then the Toronas were historically first structure built around which the main mud mount was accumulated later. No, this was not historically first. It was first no. So one only. Next. With reference to economic history of ancient India, the term Sherni, then Sarthabaha and Nigama refers to what? B. Oh, okay. So Shreni, then Sarthavaha or Nigama, these are different categories of merchant guilds and trade organization. Okay. Next, consider the following pair regarding historical books and their authors. Mudra Rakshasa, Bishakdat, then Mricha Katika, Sudraka, Katha Sarita Sagara, Somdeva. So how many of the pairs given above are correctly matched? How many of this are correctly matched? Keta correctly matched ase. So Mudra Rakshasa, yes, Bishakdat, etu to sabse popular one, sobe jane. Then Mrichakatika, Sudraka hoy, Kathaka Sarita Sagara, Somdev hoy. So all the three pairs are correct. Which of the following socio-religious reform organization was founded earliest in 19th century? Kuntu আটাইতকে আগতে found কৰিছিলে? তৎবধনী সভা, অমৃত, আত্মীয় সভা, প্ৰাৰ্থনা সমাজ, আৰ্য সমাজ. কোনটো আত্মীয় আত্মীয় সভা ৰাজা ৰামমোহন ৰয় ঠিক আছে বাকি থাকিলে তৎবোধনী সভা প্ৰাৰ্থনা সমাজ আৰু আৰ্য সমাজ সো আত্মীয় সভা ইজ ফাৰ্ষ্ট ওয়ান ঠিক আছে ইয়াৰ পিছত তৎবোধনী সভা দেন প্ৰাৰ্থনা দেন আৰ্য সমাজ আটাইতকৈ লাষ্টত আছিলে ডি নহয় ইটস বি ঠিক আছে ফাইন because it's in 1814 1814 চনৰ আত্মীয় সভা আছিলে আৰু আৰ্য সমাজ was far later okay 1875 ত আৰ্য সমাজ আছিলে সো এটো বহুত পিছৰ কথা next consider the following statement regarding the mansabdari system of the Mughal empire the jat rank indicate the personal status and salary of the mansabdar while the sawar rank indicate the number of cavalrymen he was required to maintain. The Mansab were strictly hereditary officers passing automatically from the father to son. A. चलो ठीक है जाट rank indicates personal status ठीक है salary of mansabdar while the sawar rank indicates number of cavalrymen he was required to maintain yes जाट माने personal status হৈ গল আৰু sawar হৈ গল number of cavalrymen he was required to maintain so yes this is correct the mansab were strictly hereditary office passing automatically from father to son no this is wrong sorry mansabdaৰৰ যোনটো অফিস হয় এটো automatically pass নহয় এটো hereditary নহয় so answer is only one with reference to the Indian freedom struggle consider the following statement regarding the Desai Liaquat pact Desai Liaquat pact Desai Liaquat Pact. Bhulabhai Desai aru Liaquat from Muslim League. It proposed an equal number of persons nominated by Congress and Muslim League in the central executive. Yes, correct. So equal number of persons proposed korisile Congress aru Muslim League or majot. It explicitly demanded the immediate territorial partition of India into two independent nations. Na. They don't have right to demand that. Na. Etu time oleke মানে opposing এ চলি আছিলে so answer is one only the unique chola bronzes created using low wax technique during medieval period primarily depicted image of which deity in various iconographic form Lord Vishnu Shiva Gautam Buddha Mahavira Lord Shiva, right? And one of the best Chola bronze example হৈ গল Nataraja. Consider the following statement regarding fundamental duties under Article 51A of Indian Constitution. They were incorporated into Constitution via 42nd Amendment Act based on recommendation of Swaran Singh, or like DPSP, they are non-justiciable but cannot be enforced by Parliament through targeted statutory legislation. Kundu. So 51A, Article 51A ki ase fundamental duties. So they were incorporated into Constitution via 42nd Amendment, correct? Based on recommendation of Swaran Singh Committee, correct? Then like DPSP, they are non-justiciable, okay, but can be enforced by Parliament through targeted statutory legislation, correct? So both 1 and 2. With reference to the discretionary power of governor of a state, consider the following statement. The constitutional discretion of governor is wider than that of President of India. The reservation of a state bill for consideration of the President is exercised on governor's situation and discretion rather than constitutional discretion. Which one? C. Okay. Let's see. Constitutional discretion of governor is wider. Okay. Reservation of state bill for the consideration of president is an exercise of governor's situation and discretion rather than constitution and discretion. Reservation of state bill for the consideration of president in an exercise of governor's situation rather than constitution and discretion. State bill reserve korato constitution mentioned ase. All right. So constitution jeta mentioned ase etu situation and discretion hoboi nware. For consideration of president is an exercise of governor's situational discretion rather than constitutional discretion. No. ठीक है, correct. दोनों करेक्ट है. Reason being, yes, it is a constitutional discretion, but governor हेतु situation उपort governor की करिब पारे हेतु president ओले reserve কৰি দিব পাৰে. Okay, এটো এনেকুৱা নহয় কি council of ministers এ ক'ব আৰু governor এ then proceed কৰিব. ঠিক আছে? Consider the following statement regarding the appointment of ad hoc judge in Supreme Court of India. The Chief Justice of India can appoint a judge of High Court as an ad hoc judge of Supreme Court for a temporary period. Such an appointment required previous consent of President of India and consultation with Chief Justice of concerned High Court. Okay. So CGI can appoint the judge of High Court as ad hoc judge of Supreme Court. Yes, correct. Such an appointment required previous consent of president. Yes, correct. So both are correct. Consider the following statement regarding interstate council. It is a permanent constitutional body established directly under Article 263, which cannot be dissolved or reconstituted by the president. It is chaired by Prime Minister of India and its member includes Chief Minister of all states and UT having legislative assembly. It is permanent constitutional body established directly under Article 263, which cannot be dissolved or reconstituted by the president. No. First statement is wrong because it is non-permanent. Non-permanent constitutional body hoy, permanent constitutional body nohoy. President jetia ichha kore tetia constitute kori diye, jetia nalage tetia dissolve kori pelai. Permanent constitutional body kun bilak hoy? UPSC hoy gol, okay, CAG hoy gol, Election Commission hoy gol, ebila permanent hoy. It is chaired by PM of India and member includes Chief Minister. Yes, correct. So only two. B is the correct answer. Which of the following bodies are classified as statutory bodies? Kunto statutory body hisabe classify kori ase? Easy question. Ki khudise? Statutory body khudise. To statutory body kun kikhon? Niti Aayog is not a statutory body, it is an executive body hoy. Then NCSC. NCSC again it is a constitutional body under Article 338. Then National Human Rights Commission, yes, it is a statutory body under protection of human rights. Central Vigilance Commission again a statutory body under CVC Act. So 2 and 3, B is the correct answer. With reference to parliamentary privilege in India, consider the following statement. Parliamentary privileges. Both, let's see. Privileges are extended to individual member as well as to each house collectively to ensure independent functioning. Okay, privileges are extended to individual members as well as each house to collectively function. Yes, correct. Privileges, individual privileges thake, collective privileges thake. Freedom of speech in parliament exempt member from any legal action in any court, anything said or, okay, fine. So, etu privilege diya ase, obvious kotha. So both, C is the correct answer. Next, consider the following statement regarding the financial powers under 73rd Constitutional Amendment Act. Okay, so it is about 73rd constitutional amendment. State legislature are constitutionally mandated to transfer all collection rights of state land revenue directly to Gram Panchayat. All collection rights jodi state gramok transfer kori diye tetihale state ki koribo? State or to kam lagil no? To jodi gute bilak rights transfer kori diye state to Gram Panchayat, to state ki koribo? So it is wrong. The State Finance Commission review financial position of Panchayat and recommends principle governing the distribution of net tax proceeds between the state and local bodies. Yes, correct. So only two. Consider the following statement. Regarding phenomenon of temperature inversion. So temperature inversion, temperature to ulta. Normally ki hoy? Increase in height, decrease in temperature. It is normal lapse rate. ठीक है से? So it is a condition where air temperature increases with increasing altitude and reversing the normal lapse rate. All right. It is a normal condition hoy. Temperature inversion ot ki koise? Air temperature increase hoise ha thik hai. So normal lapse rate ulta hobo. Increase in height, increase in temperature hobo. This is temperature inversion. Long winter night clear sky calm ha thik hai. For surface temperature to yes. With reference to ocean salinity, consider the following statement. The salinity of ocean surface water is highest at equator due to maximum solar radiation and intense daily evaporation. Or partially enclosed sea like Mediterranean Sea display higher salinity level compared to the open Atlantic Ocean at similar latitude. Okay, the salinity of ocean surface water is highest at equator. No, not highest at equator because equator ki thake clouds thake. Due to maximum solar radiation in intense daily, it is wrong clouds thake. Partially enclosed sea like Mediterranean Sea display higher salinity compared to open. Of course, open ot ki hobo? Salinity kom hobo, or it is besi hobo, so two only. Consider the following pair of rivers and their respective primary tributaries. Okay, rivers and primary tributaries. কৃষ্ণা ৰিভাৰত কি আছে? তুংগভদ্ৰা, ভীমা, ঘটপ্ৰভা, মলপ্ৰভা এইবিলাক ৰিভাৰ আছে, ৰাইট? গোদাৱৰীৰ কি আছে? পেনগংগা, ৱাই গংগা, ইন্দ্ৰাৱতী, প্ৰণাহিতা এইবোৰ গোদাৱৰীৰ হয়। কাবেৰী কি আছে? লক্ষ্মণ তীৰ্থ, অমৰাৱতী, ভৱানী, okay, কাবিনী, these are from Kaveri. So all three pairs are correct. Next is El Nino. Consider the following statement regarding El Nino Southern Oscillation and its impact. B only 2 parts. El Nino is characterized by the unusual warming of surface water, okay, in eastern equatorial Pacific Ocean, ठीक है, which frequently suppress the Indian southwest monsoon. Frequently কি কৰিছে? Suppress কৰিছে, কি suppress কৰিছে? Indian southwest monsoon suppress কৰিছে, हाँ, सही बात है, correct. La Nina represent cooling phase of ENSO and typically leads to above normal monsoon railing Indian subcontinent. दोनों सही है. The geographical term meltwater pulse or glacial retreat feature are heavily tracked in Arctic and Himalayan system. Which of the following feature is a direct depositional landform created by melting glacier? Creek, moraines, Yusuf Valley, Hanging Valley. It's not sea, it's moraines. ठीक है? So, heavily tracked in Arctic and Himalayas, which are the following features? जो depositional landform feature है, that is known as moraines. ठीक है? Yusuf Valley to बेलेग इनका valley এটা বনে. Okay, so valley ইয়াতে নাহে, এইটো landformer কথা কৈ আছে, তো it's moraines. Then, which of the following countries do not share a direct land boundary with landlocked Baltic Sea? Do not share direct land boundaries with landlocked Baltic Sea. So Baltic Sea logot land boundary kune share nokore. Poland, Germany kore. Baltic Sea ekhinit ase. Poland ase, Germany ase. Then Norway, Sweden aru Finland eneke ase, efale Russia ase. Aru ekhinit Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania ase. Right? So etuo kore, Finland kore, Sweden kore, Germany, Poland, then ekikon Baltic countries kore, Russia kore. Norway ekhon countries jar boundary ase with North Sea aru Atlantic Ocean. Right? So Norway is the correct answer. Consider the following statement regarding distribution of iron ore reserves in India. Both. Okay. Hematite ore reserves known for high iron content are predominantly found in peninsular states of Orissa, Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh. हाँ ठीक है. So hematite mostly northern and central area tut পোৱা যায় আৰু magnetite southern region tut পোৱা যায়. Okay. So both the statements are correct. Consider the following statement regarding market stabilization scheme managed by RBI, MSS. It is an instrument used by RBI to absorb enduring institutional liquidity surpluses generated by large continuous foreign capital inflows. Okay. Second, the bond issue under MSS are standard government securities and money raised is directly utilized to fund the government fiscal infrastructure spending. Kuntu hobo? About the market stabilization scheme. So MSS, it is an instrument used by RBI to absorb enduring institutional liquidity surplus generated by large and continuous foreign capital inflow. Or second, a bond issue under MSS standard government securities and money raised is directly utilized to fund governmental fiscal. Nah, this is wrong. It is an instrument of RBI. This is correct. So one only. With reference to the banking and monitoring, the prompt corrective action framework of RBI tracks which of the following financial indicator? PCA framework, prompt corrective action. PCA framework. Capital to risk weighted assets, net non-performing asset, return on asset. Kuntu. So PCA framework karone bank e ki RBI ki track kore NPA performing to of course track koribo. What is NPA? 90 days oleke jetia bankor poisa nai aha, that is NPA. So yes, return on asset, yes. Capital to risk weighted assets, yes, that is also correct. So all the three are correct. D is the correct answer. Consider the following statement regarding GVA or GDP. GVA and GDP. GVA provides a sector-wise picture of economic activity from supply side, whereas GDP measures economic activity from demand side. Economically, GDP is calculated by adding product tax and subtracting product subsidies from total aggregate GVA. Which of the statement given above is are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, neither 1 and 2. Kuntu? ZVA. GVA is sector wise, yes, correct. And the supply, whereas GDP measures economic activity from demand side, correct. Economically, GDP is calculated by adding product taxes and subtracting product subsidies from the aggregate GVA, correct. So both are correct option. Which of the following component constitute a part of current account of India balance of payment? So BOP, balance of payment or kuntu part buli khudise. Kuntu part hoy? Export and import of physical merchandise, income received from software service tourism, profit, dividend, interest earning, external assistance and sovereign foreign loans. So export, import of physical merchandise, import export current account ore hoy do, correct. Income received from software received, yes, correct. Instant hobo no edu, invisible so rahi jabo, services hoy. Profit, dividend, interest earning, yes, it is also current account. But external assistance, money loans and sovereign foreign loans are part of current account, no. This is part of capital account. So correct answer is 1, 2 and 3. ठीक है से 1, 2, 3 is the correct answer. Clear? Okay then. আজি এটা end কৰো. কালি ইয়াত বাকিখিনি continue কৰি দিম. Clear? So practice কৰি থাকিবা. Practice নকৰিলে নহব. যিমান পাৰা হিমান practice কৰা. It is highly recommended at this time. নতুন একো পঢ়ি থাকি লাভ নাই. Just revise কৰা আৰু practice কৰা bas. Done and dusted. Revise and practice. Revise and practice. बस इससे ज़्यादा कुछ नहीं चाहिए. Clear? ठीक है से? Okay then. Thank you so much.